Welcome to DNB Asset Management and a review of one of the most successful technology funds globally in 2013. Sitting here with the portfolio managers Anders Tamberg Johansen and Sverre Bergland. And can start with you, Anders. It's been a very successful year for you and your team. Congratulations.
Thank you for that. It was a very good year for us, and we were up almost 15% compared to the index. So we're very happy with 2013.
We're going to look at the specific stocks a bit later, but are there sector or themes that were more successful than others in the year past?
I think for our part, kind of borderline between internet and mobile internet was very good for us. And then also the gaming stocks and some of the sub-suppliers into the semiconductor supply chain.
One of the stocks that were your best performers was Opera Software, a stock that you owned for a very long time. Sverre, could you say a bit more around that stock?
Yes, it was a very strong stock last year. It was up 160%, and it was one of our largest positions going into the year. They have a very strong position in mobile internet, and that has had a very strong development in that period. So it was a very strong year for that whole group and that stock in particular.
IBM, a very unpopular stock.
Yes, the sentiment turned very negative on that stock actually 2 years back in time. So it's been a bad performer both in 2012 and 2013. Specifically last year they missed numbers, and people start to focus on the cash flow rather than the earnings per share, and that cash flow has been weak for over 4 years now. So that played very much into our thesis on that stock.
It's Apple that you guys bought into during the summer. What kind of triggers were you guys looking for through the year on Apple?
I think you look on Apple, and in general we're very focused on valuation and very opportunistic going into the year. Apple was a bit on the high side, both on valuation and estimates. When it came into the early summer, the stock was totally melted, and with the high percentage of net cash compared to the market cap, we thought that the risk reward was very favorable for Apple and thought that estimates were more reasonable. So that was the reason why we bought into Apple to a large extent again.
A stock you guys have been talking very nicely about for a very long time is Nokia, and that finally came back in 2013.
That's been a troublesome stock in 2012, but we're very happy that we got paid in 2013 on the stock. I think the main points there in 2013 was that they finally get their network division to perform, and they had sold their loss-making handset business to Microsoft. In addition, I think also some analysts rethought their thinking on the valuation of their intellectual property.
Dell, what can we expect in 2014?
I think we will, for 2014, we expect quite active M&A market. What we've seen anecdotally as of late is that the companies that are actually buying other companies are increasing in value, and that's not that has not been the case historically. I think we're well positioned for that. We own several very interesting small and mid-cap stocks, which could be targets in this environment.
What are the most important triggers to look for in 2014? You can say one thing each, and starting with you, Sverre.
I think mobile internet will continue to be a very, very strong theme. I'd like to mention three things within there. That's e-commerce, it's online payment, and also the day-to-day work of people starts to be more and more done on mobile devices.
Done a lot of extensive work in 2013 on the TV, both on the media and the technical solution side. I think our eyes are going to be kept on that in 2014 as well. And we think there's going to be some big losers and some big winners in that space.
But still good reasons to own DNB Technology in the year to come.
If you look on the risk premium at this point in time, it's still good, around 4%. And we have lots of good ideas going into the new year. And our statement is that we will add 5 to 10% on top of the index a year, which we've historically made. So I think this could be a very good year.
Thanks to both of you.